In a distant future, humanity had risen to become the undisputed masters of diplomacy and cooperation across the stars. The Galactic Forum, a sprawling space station orbiting a dying star, was their crowning achievement. It was not just an assembly hall, but a symbol of unity among countless alien species. For centuries, it thrived under human leadership, fostering peace treaties, trade agreements, and cultural exchanges that bound civilizations together like never before. But now, something unprecedented loomed over the galaxy: humanity's departure from the Forum. No one knew why they were leaving or where they were going, only that the humans had announced their intention with chilling finality. Across star systems, whispers spread faster than light itself. Fear gripped every corner of the cosmos. What did this mean for the fragile balance of power? Would chaos ensue without humanity's guiding hand? Commander Zixal of the Vryn Collective stood at the edge of the observation deck, his six-limbed body tense as he watched the last human delegation board their sleek silver vessel. His translucent skin shimmered faintly in the artificial light, betraying his unease. Beside him, Ambassador Kalis of the aquatic Neurian race floated within her levitation pod, her bioluminescent tendrils flickering erratically. "They're really doing it," Kalis said, her voice distorted by the translator device embedded in her pod. "After all these years? Why would they abandon us?" Zixal clicked his mandibles thoughtfully. "Perhaps we should have seen this coming. Humans have always been unpredictable. Their ambition knows no bounds." "But what about us?" Kalis asked, her tendrils glowing brighter with agitation. "Without them, who will mediate disputes between the Taraxians and the Korvans? Who will enforce the Pax Galactica when factions inevitably clash?" Zixal didn't answer immediately. Instead, he turned his multifaceted eyes toward the massive holographic display hovering above the Forum's central chamber. It showed a map of the galaxy, dotted with thousands of inhabited worlds, connected by intricate webbing representing alliances and trade routes. At its heart lay Earth, glowing brightly, a beacon of stability. But soon, Earth would dim, and the threads binding the galaxy might unravel entirely. Far beyond the Forum, aboard the flagship Elysium, Captain Elena Torres stared out into the void through the viewport of her command bridge. Behind her, rows of officers worked silently, their faces illuminated by the soft glow of consoles. She exhaled deeply, feeling the weight of history pressing down on her shoulders. Torres had been chosen to lead humanity's exodus, though she still struggled to understand the reasoning behind it. Weeks earlier, the mysterious artifact known as the Omega Shard had been discovered buried beneath Europa's icy crust. Its discovery had sent shockwaves through scientific communities worldwide. Ancient, incomprehensible, and pulsating with energy, the shard seemed to speak directly to those who approached it, not with words, but with visions of possibilities so vast they defied comprehension. When researchers attempted to decipher its purpose, the shard emitted a single message: leave. At first, many dismissed it as coincidence or malfunction. But then came the dreams, shared by millions across Earth and its colonies. Dreams of stars aligning, galaxies colliding, and civilizations transcending mortal limitations. In those dreams, humanity saw itself standing alone, poised on the brink of something greater, something inevitable. And so, after months of deliberation, Earth's leaders made the decision. Humanity would leave the Forum and embark on a journey to fulfill whatever destiny awaited them. They left instructions for maintaining order in their absence, along with automated systems designed to prevent conflict. Yet even Torres couldn't shake the feeling that they were abandoning something precious. "Captain," called Lieutenant Chen from the navigation console, "we're receiving confirmation from the fleet. All ships are ready for departure." Torres nodded, her jaw tightening. Signal the others. We move on my mark. As the countdown began, she glanced one last time at the Forum shrinking in the distance. A part of her wondered if they were making a terrible mistake. Back at the Forum, panic erupted almost immediately after the human ships vanished into hyperspace. Without their presence, old rivalries resurfaced with alarming speed. The Tauraxians accused the Corvins of hoarding resources. The Corvins retaliated by blockading key trade routes. Meanwhile, smaller factions scrambled to secure alliances, fearing they'd be left vulnerable in humanity's wake. Amidst the chaos, Zixal convened. An emergency session of the remaining delegates. Dozens of species gathered in the once bustling chamber, their voices overlapping in a cacophony of fear and anger. "We must act decisively," bellowed Warlord Gorthak of the Tauraxians, slamming his fist against the table. "If we do not assert dominance now, weaker races will exploit our hesitation." "And risk plunging the galaxy into war?" countered Senator Lirin of the peaceful Irindi. Her feather-like appendages quivered with distress. "This is precisely what the humans feared. We cannot let their sacrifice be in vain." "Sacrifice?" Gorthak sneered. "They abandoned us. For all we know, they've gone to conquer new territories, while we rot here." Before the argument could escalate further, a sudden tremor shook the entire station. Lights flickered and alarms blared throughout the chamber. Delegates looked around in confusion as technicians rushed to identify the source of the disturbance. "It's coming from outside," reported one of the engineers. "Something unnatural." Zixal activated the main view screen, revealing a sight that froze everyone in place. Beyond the Forum's protective shield, the fabric of space itself seemed to ripple and distort. Stars twisted into impossible shapes, and streams of energy coiled like serpents. At the center of the phenomenon hovered a massive structure, a colossal ring of light, pulsating with the same eerie rhythm as the Omega Shard. "What is that?" Kalis whispered, her tendrils dimming completely. No one answered. No one dared to speculate. But deep down, they all felt the truth. Humanity had not abandoned them. It had ascended. And now the galaxy waited in dread to see if the humans would return, or if they had already moved beyond caring.